the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is December 6, 2025. It is 2:52 a.m. I should not be recording because I have to finish edit whatever I did yesterday. I only edit one, and I just took about an hour and a half to put this list together because there were a lot going on and I didn't have time to put it together like yesterday. So anyway, these are the numbers I want to get going. Okay, so this is the background. 4,080 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. Analytics, 2,308 views in the last 48 hours. Estimate revenue, $106.27. Let's go on Twitter. A lot to discuss. I don't even think I'm gonna finish record them today because I wanna at least edit this. This is the one that I need to edit right now. This, and it's about close to an hour, so it's gonna take, I may not even finish edit it tonight. So back to Twitter. Let's start with this. This, I posted it on my community board on Duchess Sussex. I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Don't come for me, but that statement needed a visual, and elevating she did. Yep. Wow. They really didn't care about him that much over there. Since his mother died, they didn't care. And I don't even think he cared too much too. He was just focusing on the work, and they were driving him nuts over there. Alright, so these are all the things, the way he was back in the UK. They had Meghan's men living like a pauper. Cramped spaces, holes in shoes, bargain hunting and all. Talking about she's a gold digger. Where is the gold to dig? That's a good point. They didn't even have a effing spade to dig this pretend gold. What is it in Spare? Harry was talking about when his dad took him out somewhere to the field, and out of nowhere he brought up Meghan. Okay, trying to play mind game with Harry, one of the smartest men in that royal family. Okay, trying to bring the aspect of he can't afford to take care or give money to, I guess, to him to take care of Meghan.
Driving us out into the fields, asked about Meg. Not with great interest, just casually. Still, he didn't always ask, so I was pleased. She's good, thanks. Does she want to carry on working? Say again. Does she want to keep on acting? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I expect she'll want to be with me, doing the job, which would rule out Suits, since they film in Toronto. I see. Well, darling boy, you know there's not enough money to go around. I stared. What was he banging on about? He explained, or tried to. I can't pay for anyone else. I'm already having to pay for your brother and Catherine. I turned to Willie, gave him a look that said, You listening to this? His face was blank. Pa didn't financially support Willie and me and our families out of any largesse. That was his job. That was the whole deal. We agreed to serve the monarch, go wherever we were sent, do whatever we were told, surrender our autonomy, keep our hands and feet inside the gilded cage at all times, and in exchange the keepers of the cage agreed to feed and clothe us. Was Pa, with all his millions from the hugely lucrative Duchy of Cornwall, trying to say that our captivity was starting to cost him a bit too much? Besides which, how much could it possibly cost to house and feed Meg? I wanted to say, she doesn't eat much, and I'll ask her to make her own clothes, if you like. It was suddenly clear to me that this wasn't about money. Pa might have dreaded the rising cost of maintaining us, but what he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy, grabbing the limelight. Someone shiny and new coming in and overshadowing him, and Camilla. He'd lived through that before and had no interest in living through it again.
Now, it brings to mind, with the amount for working royals, okay, like Harry was, how do they pay them? I understand they have housing, they have, I don't know, I'm assuming food, but how do the exchange of money goes into the amount of work that they do? Because Harry was doing a lot of work. If he's giving Harry certain percentage of money for his side of the family, which is Harry's side of the family, how it was before Meghan. So this conversation should never be brought up, because if Charles was paying Harry for being a working royal, taking care of Meghan should not be a discussion at all. The same amount, maybe it could have been a little bit more, but who knows? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Because if he's raising the question of, oh, I don't have money to take care of Meghan and all of that, how was he paying Harry? And what about the others as well, the other working royals? Yes, I understand they have housing and things like that, but I don't know. But anyway, let's finish this. I have a lot to talk about. This is the first one. Without you, nothing would be possible, quote Prince Harry, dedicating his autobiography to his wife. I love and appreciate hubby. Harry knows he's got an incredible woman. Yeah, he took his time too. Look at you preach, and it ends even Sunday. When did it? January 4th. And I saw it like yesterday. Haha, it's Sunday somewhere. There's that. After this, that's it. Let me pause this. Okay, I don't want to go to that video. I covered this on either PYTE or, yeah, this channel, or on our Port of Peace service. That's when he was receiving the Tillman Award. Okay, what a great comparison. I think Harry will agree. He openly said none of this would have been possible without Meghan. Exactly. He no longer carries his clothes and garbage bags when travels. Meghan rescued Harry from being downgraded. Harry, on their first date, took one look at Meghan and knew he had to up his game. Yep, that's what he said during the engagement interview.
Meghan, had you seen her on TV?
No, I'd never even heard about her until this friend said Meghan Markle. I was like, right, okay, give me a bit of background. what's going on here? So no, I'd never watched Suits. I'd never heard of Meghan before, and I was beautifully surprised when I walked into that room and saw her, and there she was sitting there. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna really have to up my game. I'm gonna sit down and and make sure I've got a good chat.
Okay, they elevate each other. How will Harry elevate Meghan? Yes, he was in top social class, but that's because he was born with in it, so he had no choice there. And being in that position exposed Meghan to a wider. Even though she was exposed, she was an actress. She was doing a lot of things before even meeting Harry, but. What other exposure in terms of, I mean, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to downgrade anybody. I want to know how Harry has elevated Meghan besides being born into the social class that he is. What other thing besides that? Because I can see Harry's speech have improved, because I think Meghan somewhat trained him in a way, and many other things like this picture. All right, so let's go to the next one. And please put the timestamp, because once I finish with this video, I'm gonna spend a couple times editing it. If you responded to it and trying to respond to it, I may not remember what I said in the video, but put timestamp. All right, next tweet. This man at Tyler Perry is an unsung hero. He provided support, safety, and security to get them to the other side. His kindness is immeasurable. Today we have with love Meghan. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, both of them appreciate what he has done. Definitely. Harry always humble himself. That's the thing. He always humble himself. Okay, and he made a brilliant film, the 688. That's right. Which channel did I talk about it? I need to watch it. The squad were talking about it, and some of the clip that I've seen, it's a good one. I did not have time during the holiday to watch it. Every time I sit behind a TV or something like that, I fall asleep. As you can, well, you cannot see, but right now it's 3 a.m. and I'm recording. And probably right after I give the computer, 8 o'clock, I'm probably going to go to the gym. When I come back, do different things, keep up with work, and then any little time that I have, I'm crashed. So I don't have time to watch TV. Okay, so let's see here. I cannot get through 6888 without crying. The award are coming. Dido, Sabfest, that's an ad. They weren't penniless, homeless, political refugees. They left with millions and had a place to stay in Vancouver. Let's not dramatize. I mean, remember, one of the things I remember saying, the moment that the situation happened where they pulled his security and things like that. And I said, Harry's, whatever his mom left for him and whatever Meghan had, this, to us, it's a lot. But for the security that they need, with the amount that they have, it will wipe out in an instant. So these people who's downgrading their situation don't understand. They have to be in it in order for them to understand, it seems. Because the father, from what my understanding of the situation was, that they will give them 1 year to get themselves together. But while they're thinking, they're trying to settle, trying to figure things out, and then the father or the brother, whoever, let's say the royal family, threw them a curveball while they're trying to stabilize their foundation. Their foundation was not stable. And then come the pandemic. And this is the worst of it all. Okay, forget about them pulling the security. Okay, fine. They pull it. Because where they were, nobody knew where they were. But as soon as the royal family was aware where they were at, they sent people in front of their doors. If this is not freaking mental, tell me what's not. They could have removed their security and they remain in their secluded area. That would have been fine. Nobody would know except for the people in that island, because they seem, from my understanding, they were okay. The people on that island were okay. They didn't say a damn thing. Everybody was minding their own business. But as soon as the family was aware where they at, they're sending people in front of their door. Go watch the docuseries, because they blur out the the person that came literally at their front door. At their front door. So this is the reason, the urgency, they had to move, because now people were aware where they at. Okay? It would have been fine if they removed the security. They will stay at their place, remain quiet, trying to figure things out. But as soon as they're sending random people, you don't know who they are, what they're gonna do, what their mentality is. You have to remove yourself from that spot and get, to another place where nobody knows. Again, go watch the docuseries. They talk about it. Because when they were at Tyler Perry's place, nobody knew where they were. They were able to breathe a little bit. And through that, and I guess, allow Meghan to write the book. Because now they need money. So their mind were clear. They were secluded. Nobody knew where they were. It cleared up her mind to write the book, The Bench. And that gave them I'm assuming, that gave them enough money to be able to purchase the house that they have now. So for anybody, okay, I never have $1 million in my account for me to understand how it's like. But the security aspect, the unstable of their foundation, where they thought, okay, this is the thing, the promise that they gave them. And they let the world know about that too. They, meaning the royal family, let the world know there was going to be a 1-year review. They're going to stay or whatever things to, and then they will come up with something. I even have this video where this guy who's saying, make Harry to come back, the queens need you and all of that. And he said a date, a time on that video where he hoped Harry will come back during that time.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan.
And then it doesn't happen.
And it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. It might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But we asked for forgiveness and please come back, because this is a great country and the royal family are very important to us all. And the Queen needs your support, Harry, because William can't do it all, Catherine can't do it all. The Prince of Wales is taken on the Queen's role now, so he's even more busy. So Harry's badly needed here, and I hope in March, which he's got till March to rethink it, he comes back.
They didn't even give him that time. They pulled the security and then they throw him a curveball, start, driving him nuts. I mean, these people are not happy if someone is not going through some mentality driving them crazy. This is crazy. And for people to downgrade the situation that they went through, they need to go through it in order for them to understand it. If they cannot put themselves in their shoes to understand. Okay, let's see here. What light did you see, and at the end of which tunnel? I don't like to disrespect older folks, so I said this. Your opinion is not wrong, but your frame is cracked. Fix yourself up so you see the light. Okay. Thank God for Mr. Perry. He was thousands of miles away, but he saw what they were doing to her and them. He gave them his number and offered them safety, looking at the treatment from 5,000 miles away. Thank you, Mr. Perry, for saving and reaching out to Harry and Meghan. Okay. One thing I always say, when Meghan married into the royal family, she didn't change. She didn't change. She didn't think other than, or, have a big head, whatever that big head might be. Okay? She remained true to herself. And this is what comes through for her. If she was, she changed, she becomes something other than what her friends are aware of her, knew her of, and if she had changed some of the things that they were doing to her while she was in the UK, them meaning the royal family and the establishment, the tabloid, all of that, I don't think many people will come to her rescue. They will say, oh, we thought you're fine, you had this big head, you're on your own, you got this under control. But they saw things were not right, and they reach out, especially her friends with the People magazine. They spoke out and to let the world know something is not right over there. Okay, so she remained true to herself. I love that for all time to come. Tyler Perry is godfather to HRH Princess Elizabeth, 7th in line to the British throne. The squad loves, it is true, okay? It is true, but sometimes the squad love to put all of that to trigger the derangers. Tyler Perry is our best friend and hero. He actually saved their lives. Amen. Sending Tyler Perry much love. Okay, yes indeed, he did. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, there's gonna be different parts, I think. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back to editing. 3 o'clock, and I have so much more. Okay, next tweet. Our girl is trending on Twitter like the boss babe she is. Thank you to all the haters and derangers who made this possible. I know. When she posted that and I look on my screen, as a matter of fact, as I'm recording right now, with Love Meghan is trending right now. Okay, as a matter of fact, mine has more. It has 8,216 posts. And this one has 5,000 plus. With Love Meghan. Duchess of Sussex, okay, she's trending there as well. I don't have the Duchess of Sussex, only Love with Meghan. Okay, and I think when I saw it 14 hours ago, this is what was trending. Okay, with Love Meghan. And I said, let me drop this with Love Meghan here. All right, someone responded. Oh, this deranger came in and I blocked her, but let me show you what she said. Because I have the option. This is what's good when you block somebody. You have the option to see what they want. Alright, so trending for all the wrong reason. And there's me putting just GIF. Get out of my bubble. And this one is saying stay on your lane and stay on your lane and all of that. Alright? Just get out of my bubble. Let's go to the next one. I had a comment on, is it Team Sussex, saying something similar to that, and I block her on all of my channels. Anyway, next tweet. She had the audacity to thrive. Love with Meghan. Okay, so let's see.